Hey Dolphins Nation, welcome back. Our team is working harder every week to improve, and Sunday's game against the New England Patriots proves that. We're all about refining our skills, building on what works, and leaving everything on the field to get those wins. Before we dive into the details of this week's victory, don't forget to smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, and share your thoughts in the comments. Your support helps us keep this community strong and engaged. Now, let's break down what went down in Week 5 against the Patriots. Dolphins escape with a gritty win over Patriots, 15-10. It wasn't the prettiest victory, but it was much needed. The Miami Dolphins took on the New England Patriots and came away with a 15-10 win at Gillette Stadium. For those of you who've been following the season, you know that since Tua Tagovailoa went down, things have been rocky. But this game showed one thing: even when our offense is struggling, this team can find ways to win. This game was a reminder that football isn't always about flashy plays. Sometimes it's about grit, determination, and making the right moves when it counts. Key moments of the game. While the Dolphins didn't light up the scoreboard, they managed to outlast a Patriots team that just couldn't find their rhythm. Here's a look at some of the key moments that sealed the deal for Miami. The Dolphins' defense had its ups and downs throughout the game, but when the team needed them most, they delivered. Miami's defense kept the Patriots from scoring in critical moments, especially during New England's final push when they got as close as 11 yards from the end zone. The Patriots, led by Jacoby Brissett, just couldn't get past a defense that seemed to get stronger as the game went on. We gave up a total of 114 yards on 16 passing attempts from the Patriots. That's not bad, considering New England's passing game just never got going. However, Ramondre Stevenson was a thorn in our side. He rushed for 89 yards, including a 33-yard touchdown that gave the Patriots a brief lead. But ultimately, our defense held strong when it mattered most. Despite the win, our offense still has room to grow. Miami racked up 372 yards, a solid performance. But, and this is a big but, we only managed to convert that into 15 points. That's something the team will need to improve on as we move forward. Tyler Huntley, filling in for Tua, threw for 179 yards but also had a costly interception. Christian Gonzalez from the Patriots picked off Huntley, stopping a drive that could have been a turning point. If we can clean up those mistakes and finish our drives with touchdowns instead of field goals, this offense can really start to click. On the ground, Raheem Mostert and Jalen Wright combined for 193 yards, and they were key to our ball control in the fourth quarter. Mostert, as always, brought that speed and vision we love to see, while Wright showed off some of his agility, helping Miami run down the clock late in the game. And don't forget about fullback Alec Ingold, who scored the game's only touchdown, powering through for a crucial 3-yard run. We've got to talk about special teams. Dolphins fans, you know how important this phase of the game is, and once again, it wasn't our best showing. Jason Sanders hit 3 of his 4 field goal attempts, but one miss and a botched snap could have been costly. Punter Jake Bailey had some solid punts, including one that pinned the Patriots at their own 5-yard line. But a blocked punt in the second quarter gave New England great field position. Thankfully, they didn't capitalize on it. Special teams is an area we need to tighten up if we're going to make a serious playoff push later this season. The injury bug continues to bite the Dolphins, but this team is showing its depth. Devon Achane left the game early with a concussion, which forced us to rely heavily on Mostert and Wright. And what about our defense? With key players like Jordan Poyer and Jevon Holland missing, guys like Elijah Campbell stepped up big time. Holland, dealing with a hand injury, might be out for a bit, but Coach Mike McDaniel hinted that we could see him back with a cast soon. This bye week couldn't come at a better time. It gives us a chance to heal up and get ready for the second half of the season. After this tough win, the Dolphins sit at 2-3, with the Indianapolis Colts on the horizon after the bye week. This upcoming game is very winnable, but Miami has to be careful not to let their guard down. The Colts might not have the strongest record, but they're a team that can surprise you if you're not ready. One of the biggest challenges will be continuing to find a rhythm with Tyler Huntley at quarterback while Tua Tagovailoa recovers. The defense also has to shore up its run defense, especially after the struggles we had against Ramondre Stevenson. Dolphins fans, we got the win, and that's what matters most. But there's a lot of work to be done. This team has the talent, and we've seen flashes of what they're capable of. The offense just needs to find more consistency, especially in the red zone, and the defense needs to keep doing what it's been doing, making big plays when the game is on the line. We want to hear from you. What do you think of the team's performance this week? Do you think Tyler Huntley can lead us to more wins until Tua returns? What changes do you want to see coming out of the bye week? Let us know in the comments below. And don't forget, if you enjoyed this breakdown, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel for more Dolphins content, and turn on notifications so you never miss a video. We'll be back next week with more updates as we get ready for the Colts game. Thanks for watching. Fins up. Let's keep pushing for greatness.